And we're back.
Episode
35.
I drink too much. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to be better. I thought we were going to be better, better organized going into that. All right. I think we're okay.
That was a longer time than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Did you guys drink that whole time? That wasn't...
Oh shit! I don't even have my lights on. You guys are fucking up, dude. Not telling me what I've got going on.
Hey, you look, dude. Like I can only control the production from over here, man.
Whose butt is that in the background?
Oh. That's it's interesting you should bring that up. Brian will be happy to answer that for you.
Is that Brian's butt?
No, that's not Brian's butt. Brian, whose butt is that behind you? Justin just asked me.
This butt? This one?
Is that Henry Cavill? Who is that?
I just feel like that butt looks tired.
Is this who?
That butt just looks tired.
It looks like Henry Cavill from this thing, how far away I am.
People are
okay.
People are going to screen capture this right now and just like...
It's just a photo of a model that I have. No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal. Just a nude.
Just a nude. That's not even a nude, bro. It's just a lewd.
That's true.
What is going on, fellas? Have you had a good week?
Much, man. You know, I feel like I had a good week. I don't know if the music industry had a good week. I feel like go for it, Haley. Go for it. Tune in. Definitely don't watch and drive. That's the worst idea.
No, but I mean, if you tune in, you can listen to us for audio purposes.
If you've got
we don't do anything visual on screen.
Whoa.
I don't know what she's woeing.
She probably eats box. Anyways, the music industry. What the fuck's going on, gentlemen? I feel like it's an issue when there's been multiple Fridays throughout the year where we've said, this week sucked. This week sucked in music. There's a problem, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of bands
there was some okay music, but it wasn't super exciting. I was having this discussion with someone just a couple hours ago, as far as covering all those metalcore and scene bands and those Warped Tour shits, there's not a whole lot of gossip that we can tell because one, I'm not around any of these people on a tour right now, and they're not covered by TMZ or some sort of big time paparazzi source like that to really get the lowdown. That's not I told someone today, I said they don't give a fuck about David from noun verbing the adjective noun. They just don't care about those bands. They don't follow them.
The mainstream publications don't know. Yeah,
no.
And that's unfortunate because, then you leave us to do all the work, guys, and we can't cover it all, okay? So maybe
because we can't just leave it to alt press.
TMZ and alt press. I expect better out of you. You throw music events, award shows, so you should at least be able to do some decent fucking music coverage.
You would think, but they don't.
Yeah. Baseball can eat a dick because much like alternative press, it is boring. And has been around way too long with the same old boring format. So I'm just kidding. I like baseball.
Good for you. Who was the? Shut up, Justin. I saw that 6ix9ine was in a club. He resurfaced and he was talking shit to a boxer, Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, he was. That was a big mistake there.
I was wondering why, because he says in a song, he want to knuckle up, bitch, I don't box.
Yeah, I don't know exactly if there's a prior beef, but they were in the club and apparently they exchanged some words with one another, and I believe that it was an exchange of words because there was something previously said. I'm not aware of what was said, but there were swings thrown and
punches thrown or swings. Were they actual swing sets?
Not swing sets. No, I didn't hear that anybody got connected. Nobody was injured. There wasn't a report that maybe somebody got hurt or injured. So I'm assuming nothing connected. But there was swinging done, and I'm assuming it was by 6ix9ine's people because they don't know how to accurately throw a punch, I assume. I don't know why you would want to pick a fight with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis, 6ix9ine, will piece you up. He will piece you up. He will put you in a body bag and do away with you probably quicker than anybody from Trey 9 could ever do.
Treyway.
Treyway, whatever.
And 9 Trey Bloods, yeah.
There you go.
Let's get that straight if we're gonna start bringing up gangbangers.
Sorry for the oof.
Oh my god.
But
wow,
yeah, huge.
Justin, clean your pores, my man.
Hey, dude! Wow, you were the one that went to this view. You went to the view. I think you look beautiful, Justin. You are the only person that can look both like Johnny Craig and Craig Owens. I don't know if anybody else knows this.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Thank you.
We're definitely trying to grow your brand with this episode.
There he is.
Gervonta Davis is a giant human.
That is
Gigantic
not Craig
human.
Owens. He is a fucking gigantic human. I don't know what was going through 6ix9ine's head or anybody's head when they did that.
I just had to Google him, and the pictures do him a lot of justice. I know what 6ix9ine looks like.
Justin's got a boner now, so we might have to cut away from the big screen.
E.
He's out here. other than him trying to fight a professional boxer in a non-sanctioned boxing match.
He's not even Logan Paul in this shit. He's not even getting paid for it.
Yeah, he might just be trying to get some, other people are making money boxing and that's he hasn't been relevant as of late, and the biggest thing in probably both hip hop and the sports world is the most recent Mike Tyson fight. And so, that's I'm sure he's just trying to get some clout.
That was like a shit show, man.
It was. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The only winner in that was Snoop Dogg's performance. The rest of it was just kind of
Snoop Dogg just doing every song he ever did, huh? I thought he was just gonna throw it back and do like NWA stuff, early Snoop Doghouse shit. Nope, did everything.
Wasn't in NWA.
Well, whatever, shit back in the day.
Maybe some 2-1.
He was helped out by NWA.
Never fucking did I expect to hear like 2013 only chorus Snoop, and we got literally every chorus he's ever sang on a song, every hook he's ever dropped, everything.
Yeah, if you're from California and you'll hear
nobody,
like
to nobody too, by the way. There was like 9 people.
Yeah, he kept like being like, "Everybody ready for the fight tonight?" And there'd be like a crowd blowing off, but there would be nobody in there. I had to like Google it 3 times. Be like,
rumor was
an empty room.
Rumor was there was supposed to be a crowd of about 100 people spaced out in the room that they were at. Joe Rogan was supposed to be there. A couple, Dana White, a couple other notable sports figures were supposed to be there, but at the last minute they decided to axe it. And apparently there was right? No, it was in Vegas. It was in Vegas. Yeah.
They said they were better than that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't an entertaining boxing match. Like the whole fight was kind of entertaining. There wasn't
like a good
that
fight.
The boxing for all the events that night.
The
Jake Paul fight was definitely one-sided.
That was the note of it all.
Yeah. Justin messages me and he's like, "Yo, this NBA player got knocked out," and I was like, Nate Robinson. Oh,
but he's like 36, right? He's older.
He's older. He's out the league, and he's a little guy.
In a professional boxing match ever.
Exactly. So, like, how cool are you?
And you could tell he hadn't trained. Like, that's what I'll give to Jake Paul. Jake Paul has, and Logan Paul both. I think they have
the Pauls.
They have an inclination to want to fight, right? And so they've done. Hey, if I was a YouTuber and I made a bunch of money, and I am a huge fight fan now, right? So if I was in their positions and I wanted to fight, of course I'm going to train for a couple of years, and then I'm going to call out celebrities. I'm going to call out tough guys who I know probably can't really fight, and I'm going to fuck them up, and I'm going to fuck them up good. And then once I establish some sort of like record, then I'm going to call out other fighters who are actual fighters, but maybe not are that good. And he did that for Dylan Dennis and Conor McGregor in a boxing match, which fucking Jake Paul coming in hot after he slept Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson went face first. And what sucks, it was supposed to be an exhibition match. They were supposed to be in there and just boxing and having fun. First of all, Nate Robinson, please learn to throw a punch. Second of all, you can't go in there and just fucking hands cocked back swinging because you're angry at somebody because Jake Paul talks some shit. After Jake Paul's been training boxing for a couple of years now, it showed, man. It was bad. I feel bad for Nate Robinson. And then I found out he was older, 37. And I'm like, fuck, that sounds like a setup.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it also originated over them like talking shit to each other, and then one guy, Nate Robinson, was like, "No, I'll fight you. We'll get a sanction," and then that's how it actually happened. But it's like, he ate his words tremendously because I mean, Jake Paul's a CIF Ohio State champion. Like
he won the dunk contest.
Yeah, they're big dudes. He's gigantic. They're big dudes.
He's shredded. He's just little.
And they're not he talked about growing up fighting, like they fought all the time. They're not like little dudes. I'm sure they're not athletic. Yeah, they're corn fed, like they're fucking gigantic. I mean, Logan Paul fucked up KSI
Whoa, we're not going to turn this into a fucking fight comp.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they're in that.
This
lane,
isn't
though.
the fucking Common Chaos fight comp for the UFC get you kicked off Facebook for 3 days stream.
It was a week ban. My only ban, mind you.
Mike Tyson versus dude, I can't even remember his name.
Hey, it was Roy Jones Jr. and shout out to Roy Jones Jr. Rap career.
Body headbangers.
Oh, it's a rap career, huh?
Yeah, dude, of course. God.
You had a rap career? Really?
That's why we brought this up in the
first place? That's why we brought it up in the... we wouldn't have correlated the two.
Oh, man. I have way too much power with this.
I got a Snell Stoop Jogs joke and say that it was more like two uncles fighting at a Christmas party.
Apparently, Snoop wasn't supposed to be on commentary, right? Somebody told me. I think you told me that, Matt. It was supposed to be
Lil Wayne or something.
Lil Wayne. Yes,
Weezy
it was supposed to be
baby.
Lil Wayne. Yeah, it was supposed to be Lil Wayne.
That's wild. I wouldn't.
Actually, I take that back.
Ow, ow.
Little Wayne was supposed to be. Little Wayne was supposed to be a part. Was supposed to be the performance. He was supposed to be the musical performance. That's why Snoop last minute took over. Yeah.
Snoop's a G, bro.
Maybe that's why we got just all the greatest hits from Snoop, because he had to throw together last minute.
Yeah. He's,
probably.
Well, we got it next,
those
Matt.
Are the songs that are like,
Get wrecked, eat box in elite. I like it. You did it in elite.
You know, keep it real. I want to get the rock news out the way. So Hollow Front, that's a band I've definitely been on the radar this year. They just signed to Unified, the Australian label, so that's pretty sweet. You also got Spirit Box dropping new music. A ton of bands drop new songs. I feel like there just wasn't a bunch of cool albums this week. A lot of live stream shit going on besides us. Thank God none of it overlaps with us. WeCar was playing tonight. I think they were with Bad Omens. They had a live stream tonight. Dance Gavin is shutting down the Tower Bridge in Sacramento to do a live stream concert over that. That's going to be fucking wild. You got Every Time I Die doing a live stream concert. You told me about another one. Was it Celine Dion?
Yeah, Celine Dion's doing one.
Oh, no, it's Celine Dio. Celine Dion with Dio's hologram. Get fucking
There's a second
wrecked.
part to that joke that I guess I didn't get. I didn't get the memo for. Celine Dio.
Celine Dio.
Holy. I can't even imagine how Holy Diver would sound. Will you Holy Diver?
Oh, man. You knew you couldn't do that. Oh.
Dude, we just got fucking demonetized.
Dude, he got wrecked.
We're taking all the profit from this.
Demonetized, dude. I'm not paying either one of you appearance fees. Every time you come on here and you tell a bad joke, I immediately just revoke the Cash App.
Demonetized means that we've lost payment and sponsorships, which we didn't have to begin with. So
yeah, I think he just used the wrong term there. You told me not to call him out as bad. So I
he was right. No, he was being correct. He said we lost demonetization because I started singing someone else's song.
Okay, no one's ever correct over me. So out of all these live streams, which ones are you guys excited for the mostest?
I would say Dance Gavin and Every Time I Die both. Dance Gavin 1, they're shutting down the Tower Bridge in Sacramento, which is a big deal. The landmark that you were talking about, it's basically Sacramento's landmark. It connects both parts, and they've painted it a bunch of times. It's a big deal. They're shutting it down, playing a live event from there. And then Every Time I Die is doing their TID the Season that they do every year in Buffalo, New York. They're doing a virtual festival now, and they're going to have guest appearances from celebrities, other artists. So these are both not just your normal live streams from a studio or a venue. These are live streams that are going above and beyond and kind of taking that extra step, right? So I'm excited about both of those in particular, because now we've seen bands do live streams. We've seen bands do back-to-back live streams. Devil Wears Prada did a weekend after a weekend, different setups, different look, different stages, different sound effects, different visual effects. Now we're seeing two completely different styles of live streams. So I think this is going to be good. And they're both relatively cheap. Dance Gavin Dances is only $15 for just the ticket. And then you can get a bunch of bundle packages. And I think Every Time I Die starts at like $20.
Wow, what a fucking shill. It's like they paid you for advertising. The Dance Gavin Dance one's going to be epic just because the scenery, that's going to be cool. The Every Time I Die one has me stoked because you said something about the flyer says like wrestling. And,
Well, because they normally include wrestlers, so yeah, they're gonna have some special guest appearances from celebrities, wrestlers, and artists. They said because I mean we got Butcher and Blade.
Yeah, we were already like taking bets at like, okay, Butcher and Blade will probably show up because, well, the Butcher's going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're their bass player or if it's their guitar player, but that guy is fucking literally the Mountain from Game of Thrones. That guy's gigantic.
He's the Butcher. Yeah, he's the Butcher in AEW.
The Butcher, is that his name?
Yeah, well, look up Butcher and the Blade AEW on Google. Jamie, can you send him? Yeah, thanks. Jamie's back from COVID, by the way.
My thing with both of those shows, they're both on the 19th, so you have to pick which one you want to go download and watch, or buy the ticket for and watch live. You could buy them both and obviously get the post stream, the on demand version of it. But if you wanted to catch it live, you got to pick between Dance Gavin and Every Time I Die.
You have to pick. I don't want to have to fucking pick.
Yeah, you do have to pick. They're both the 19th.
It's just a little much. I have to pay.
Is there a fight going on that night too?
Yes.
Not
that is the 9th. No, that's the 12th, son. But we'll talk about that on my podcast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, save that for another time. What's up with Nails? Are they breaking up? Like all the members are getting kicked out? Like it's kind of like when we worked at Ralph's and all our friends got fired.
It's happened a lot in the music industry.
Only people in SoCal understand what that place is. It's just a grocery store.
So I read a headline that said Nails quits Nails, and I think that's because Nails doesn't know what they're doing. So the last I have is Wednesday, December 2nd. Although the drummer and the bassist, John and Taylor, have moved on from the band, they are continuing to write music, and they are going to release a new album. They're going to be working on their 4th album and find that the musicians that they play with will fill the spots that are needed and left in the vacancies. I mean, so it looks like they're still making music. Yeah, but they did kick out their bassist and their drummer.
Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
Maybe they're fighting too hard for Google rights. Because if you type in Nail quits Nails, you don't get the right thing. You always have to type in Nails band. I hate bands like that. Sorry, bands that are named like that, but I hate when you have to
Nails. You can't just type in Nails.
The band.
And then type band. If you type in Secrets and you live in a metropolitan area, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get a strip club.
Ooh.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. Big time facts.
This Secret show tonight, and everyone was just headed to strip clubs.
I know Justin's super stoked about this because his high school crush, Amy Lee and Evanescence, have announced a release date for their first album in over a damn decade.
Hey, I fapped to some Amy Lee in high school, so
yeah, of course you did. Okay, is that
no shame there?
Do we? All right, we got to do a minor, just a minor penalty. He's just Go ahead, Justin. Did you fap to her too?
No, I'm just not particularly stoked on this album. Not entirely. It's just like I hate to be the guy that says that kind of stuff, but every Evanescence record that I listened to was kind of like, even the last one that I listened to was like, this is it. This is where they should end. You know what I mean? I don't want a record 10 years later that's going to sound exactly the same. So I'm hopefully they step
break
it up.
Is that what you're asking?
No,
it sounds like it. It sounds like that's what you want.
Their style of music up or do what they want to do, because it sounds like they don't do what they want to do in their music, to me at least.
A little late with this one, but
it sounds like you said effervescence too.
Effervescence.
Effervescence.
Yeah, hyper effervescence.
Yes, there you go.
Heifer senses.
Heifer senses.
Oh boy. I was never a huge Evanescence fan, but is it true they're a Christian band? Because that's kind of confusing.
Could be.
I don't know if they were primarily a Christian band. I just remember when everybody freaked out about them when they realized that the 12 Stones gentleman wasn't actually in the band. I remember that specifically because they're fucking wake me up. It was the dude.
Music video?
It was Evanescence featuring the dude from 12 Stones. And so
I think a lot of people didn't watch music videos on MTV.
That song's really hard to sing by yourself.
Because that would pop up on MTV music videos all the time, and then all these people still wouldn't give that guy credit that he was in a different band. Like if you look at it, he's featured in the song title, I believe.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah. I watched a lot of MTV music videos, and that was one of those videos that was like on a constant roll. So I'd watch that all the time.
Every morning at like 7:34, it was on before school. She's standing out on the windowsill, hair blowing, and the dude's inside the bedroom yelling at her to get back in the bedroom. Don't do it. She doesn't deserve to jump. She has a beautiful life ahead of her. She's out there. She needs to wake up. She's dreaming. Get the fuck out of here.
It was a crazy cool music video.
You know what music video I watched today? Are you ready for this? I watched Puddle of Muds. She Hates Me today.
That's a good music video. Good music video.
Is it really? Is it really? Okay, well, both of you have to go. I hate being the solo guy on here. So there is some good news for Justin, since he's such a huge fan of bands breaking up. There's rumors of some more bands breaking up. So we just had the drama with Nails that Justin seems to be super stoked on them breaking up, because what the hell is Nails? There's rumors on Twitter. These are unfounded. These are gossip. There's rumors on Twitter that Bless the Fall is going to call it a day. Would this depress you?
It's hard for bands right now.
It's hard out here for a pimp, especially when you're a pseudo-Christian metalcore band from Arizona. The Word Alive, Greeley Estates, Scary Kids, even though they relocated.
Yeah, that's really hitting the scene super hard right now, because those bands that are like really connect to that kind of music scene is just like really struggling, because it's like, either people can't support them, or it's like, dude, people are supporting themselves right now and they don't have time to go to shows with the government shutting down their shit all the time. It's just ridiculous that I have to hear that Blessed the Fall is leaving.
This is gossip. This isn't even true. This is based, like, for one, they did leave Twitter. I think they like posted something like BRB and then like dipped out. Yeah, right. Isn't that their last tweet from like a year or so ago?
So.
Yeah,
their last album fell kind of flat. The one with like the neon sign that was on the front. I'm not surprised. I think that right now bands are making that decision of either, like just basically fucking saying they're done, they're over with it, or they're trying to go through some new. What is going on? What are we fucking giggling at? What am I missing? Oh my god, who is that?
He doesn't even know who it is.
Is that Justin?
Yes.
Bro, you look like Tyler. Wow.
Oh.
That sucks, because anybody who's just listening to this is like, what happened? Where did Brian's train of thought go? What is he talking about now?
All the more reason to rate, review, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel at youtube.com/c/iHateTheScene. It's pretty easy. You can also search I Hate the Scene on YouTube. You'll find all our episodes. We also do random interviews, like in Spirit. That was a super good interview. Shouts to your boy Bryan Kern on that one.
Yeah, no, that was a great interview, man. And they just released their pre-order vinyl for there we go again. Yeah, definitely watch the live streams, because you're missing a lot, people. If you're just getting the audio version, you're missing a lot. You really are. References.
You can catch all the videos after the fact on YouTube and Facebook, but tuning in live is another animal. And you can also catch us on Twitch. They just don't save any of the videos. Haley gets it. She likes tuning in.
It would suck if Bless the Fall officially left us without like a formal announcement. It does suck that after a year they've been off Twitter. We haven't got any music, obviously. But hey, it's tough times. What are you going to do?
It's hard out here for a bit.
They were the Surprise Me band of Warped Tour 2019.
They were great.
18?
They were so good.
So good.
They had phenomenal albums. Witness was great. They had great shit.
Yeah.
Witness was incredible. That's one of my favorite metalcore albums maybe ever. I just like the way it opens with the first 3 songs. It comes on really strong, and it's like Bo Boken's debut with that band. That's a really cool album for me. Shouts to Haley for making it back in time. She drove safely.
Way to go, Haley. Proud of you and your diligent driving.
Boom. Where's that Lao? Light up that Lao. That Lao. What else is on the docket, Brian?
Every time I watch one of her live streams and she's smoking that Lao, she only gets like half of it, and then everybody steals it from her because it's real loud. And she's like, I never get it all.
I don't know what her voice sounds like.
I feel bad for her. I'm like, Haley, you got to get a whole joint to yourself, man. I
don't even know what her voice sounds like, but I know what she smokes. Lao.
That Lao. Well, so we're talking about bands making money. Fit for a King has started a Patreon. A couple of months, I want to say about a month ago.
Because that works for metalcore bands.
I was gonna say we covered Amur and their Patreon a couple months ago, and after only getting about 60 subscribers, they called it quits. They realized that they couldn't keep up with the promises that they had made for subscribing to the different packages on Patreon, and ultimately, I mean, are you really going to go through with it when you only got 60 subscribers? You know, these bands again are trying to fill in some income, you know, and they're trying to make money since they're not touring. That's why you're seeing a lot of these packages and a lot of these live streams, and bands are even going to Patreon.
Packages.
Yes, packages. You can get the band's packages on their OnlyFans, but if you're not looking for that kind of package, then you can head on over to their Patreon, where Fit for a King now has a Patreon. So we're going to figure out how this works for them. They've just announced it. There's 3 different packages you can choose from: a $10, a $20, or a $30
package.
Should I just stop saying package? Should I just not use that word? Should I just keep saying it? Package?
Package.
So
what is it? Fit for a King?
Fit for a King on Patreon, yes.
Are they a Christian band?
They are.
Oh my god, dude. How are they not your favorite band?
That's like... I'm trying to pull up I think I've played with them before. I'm trying to pull up an old flyer right now.
Oh yeah, you definitely probably did. They've been around since like 2009, easy.
Bro, they're your shit for sure. Y'all are wild. Don't judge me because I like to smoke the ganja. We don't judge. We're
actually asking to hang out.
Shit out your loud. Yeah. We want to come to OKC.
Yeah, we want to come hang out. We're gonna go to Mohegan Sun. Or no, we're gonna go to
Mohegan Sun, WinStar, but that's that's way before you get to OKC.
That's okay. We're still gonna go.
You know, if we do go to OKC, we have someone we could probably hang out with, but I doubt he would let us stay at his house.
Yeah.
I could ask.
Maybe.
Still has me blocked on Twitter though. Little.
If only we had like his number to text him or something.
If only.
Oof.
If only.
Big goof.
Maybe it's in images. Dude, I can't find through all these band flyers. All right, whatever.
You're still looking for Fit for a King, bro?
Oh, man. What did you say?
A long time ago, so I was trying to pull up a Silhouette Symphony banner with Fit for a King in it because they played at a local church.
Yeah, you
had to be a church.
Not at Paradigm, but the one that's attached to the Del Taco out there, right?
Well, it wasn't at that one. It was at the
Del Taco.
a little bit further down. There's Oak Valley Church, right before you get to Calamasa. It was a bigger stage, bigger venue. So.
I was gonna say, you know which one I'm talking about next to Del Taco, right?
Yeah, I used to play that one. I played a show in that parking lot because they weren't letting anybody in there, so they were like, "Fuck it, let's just."
That was after. Yeah, that was after they had done weeks and weeks of shows at that venue, and bands fucked it up, and so they were like, "All right, we're just gonna play outside."
Yeah, the kids that used to book that show, Bravo,
they fucked it up.
Knocked him out like at a show one time. It was pretty crazy.
I went and saw
like a literal kid who was booking those shows though.
Did you say Bravo?
Yeah, Bravo knocked out the kid who booked those shows. His name was Josh.
Shouts to Chris Bravo for getting sober. This was pre-sober. Yes, Haley, we love Del Taco too. This episode is brought to you by Del Taco. Not really, but God
Haley, do you have Del Taco in Oklahoma?
Yeah, there's like 4. I looked it up before.
No,
I'm on this shit. Yeah. Did you know that there's no hot dog on a stick in Texas?
Oof.
Yeah, there's not one at the mall here.
At the mall, really?
There's not one in Arizona either.
I thought they were specifically only made in malls.
I thought every mall on the planet had a fucking hot dog on a stick in there. You get the 3 colored lemonades, the cheese on a stick, pepper jack on a stick, and the wiener on a stick. I fucking love that place. And they usually have hot ass girls working there with goofy ass hats.
And they're all taller than you because all of the hot dogs on a stick are elevated for whatever reason.
Maybe that's why I love them.
Bro, are hardcore.
No, the hat stays on during foreplay. Speaking of bands getting back together,
foreplay, though.
Hey, speaking of getting teased the fuck up, Glass Cloud had their yearly teaser of getting back together. They recently changed their cover photo on Facebook. You might remember that last year they teased getting back together, and you never got a song, a tour, or anything.
You got an artist, you got some like famous artist playing Glass Cloud in her car, and then you had fucking Jerry Roush and homeboy from Tony Danza tweet reunion or some weird shit, Glass Cloud comeback, and they were like, and then they left it at that. They just left us all hanging.
Travis.
And you and me were jacked on it. We were like, oh, Glass Cloud, what, coming back? Because we love Glass Cloud, so we're just playing this again.
Justin, did you have an accident?
I did.
What is going on, dude?
I've never done that before.
What happened?
I dropped my wax pen inside of my milk.
Okay, I have 2 questions now. Why are you drinking milk, and do I boot him now or later?
Now.
Why the hell is a grown-ass man drinking milk? It is 8:30 at night, and he's drinking milk? What, do you got bad bones?
Oof, that's rough, Haley says. Oof, that's rough.
Oh, yeah.
So
and on top of that,
you can't hit your pen now.
All of them, dude. All of these bodybuilders drink at least a gallon of milk a day.
Yeah,
are you a bodybuilder?
It's called the go. It's called the
My
go
body is
GoMad.
building currently right now.
You are not on the. You're not on the GoMad diet, my friend.
Dude.
That's. Oh, you're bulking? Are you bulking? Is that what's going on? Listen, Mac. Listen, Mac from It's Always Sunny. You're not fucking in bulking season, okay? You can't. You can't eat excess amounts of carbs and call it bulking season. That's not how it works.
Oh yeah, brother. That's exactly how it works. Hell
yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger also doesn't drink or doesn't eat meat, so fuck Arnold for right now. Well, he's vegan, fuck him.
Oh my god.
Well, he's a vegan, fuck him. Not here.
Oh my god, dude. I don't even know, when do I bring him back? When is like the right time?
Bring him back real quick. I got a question to ask him. Hey man, listen, real quick. Were you at least eating cookies or something? Just a glass of milk?
Yeah. I drink milk all day, pretty much.
You must be gassy as fuck. I drink a glass of milk and I'm just farting all night, bro. I'm fucking farting. Oh, we know Haley's farting too. She's got the I'm a vegan.
My God.
All you're doing is eating gross vegan cheese and farting, Haley. So get the fuck out of here.
But the vegan chicken nuggets from Whole Foods are so good.
Yeah, dude, fucking microwave cheese and eat it off a plate. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know, dude. Chicks always try to tell me that they're vegan to like flirt, and I'm just like, now I just know you poop green.
Yeah. I thought you were making mac and cheese. You were just sweating. You're fucking gross.
That's pretty good.
Back to you, Justin.
Oh,
you're gonna be fucking blowing bubbles the next time you hit your vape pen because you dropped it in milk.
Whoop up. Yeah. Do you know if you put soap on your lips, you can blow bubbles? Wild shit.
Oh my god. He knows how to drag this show straight into the ground. Like I'm sitting here. I can barely see the screen, right? And I can see the little number just dropping of viewers every time he says something.
He said milk and we lost 5 people immediately. They were like, milk. Ew. Although, hey, are you on Reddit, Justin?
No.
Listen, you need to create a Reddit account. Not once, not never. You need to create a Reddit account for the sole purpose of joining the sub Never Broken a Bone. It's all about people that have never broken a bone. So I've never broken a bone, right? So I'm in the sub. All the sub is posting memes about milk and strong skeletons and bones, and that's all it is. And people are like, fuck those hydro fools, and the hydro fools are like guys that drink water. And there's like a war. And so you need to join, because if you ever break a bone,
stupid.
No, listen. If you break a bone, it's an honor system, and you're supposed to see yourself out of the sub. So if you break a bone or you do something, fuck yourself up, you post a picture of your cast or your x-ray or whatever it is, and you say some shit like, I'll see myself out, or later, guys. And then it's just people roasting you. And mind you, it's people getting injured and really hurt. So they'll post pictures of them in like full hip casts because they got hit by like a bus or something. And then people go, later, you weak ass pussy, and they just see them.
Get back.
So Britney Spears released her first new song, and God knows how when, since she's been deemed crazy and whatnot. That's an ableist term, so we probably shouldn't say that. But new Britney Spears song, "Swimming in the Stars." Did this song make you Randy, baby?
I gotta look up the lyrics. Does it say something about her being a fucking prisoner? She's like a prisoner to her own father. That's like one of the biggest
she won.
things.
No, her sister won that. Yeah, her sister won the rights
Is that
over
song
to
about
a lot
that
of
experience.
Probably. That's probably why she's writing music again, to be honest.
Dude,
I thought her dad won it back because her dad and her sister have the same name, don't they?
What, Jamie Lynn Spears. They're both named Jamie Lynn Spears.
They're both named Jamie, I think.
I heard that her sister got it because it was proving that her dad was like abusing it. Let me check. I'll Jamie it up.
All right, yeah, let's get that going, Jamie. Don't get COVID while you're at it.
I'll try not to. I think I might already have it though.
Oh my God, we're gonna have to quarantine.
Oh yeah, no, she lost.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Has rejected an attempt by Britney Spears, 38, to have her sister take control. Dang, yeah, dang, bro, that's fucked
Or
up.
Britney. Yeah, so maybe the song is a cry for help. It did hit #1 on the worldwide iTunes chart, so that's kind of a big deal.
Hey, you guys want to start an over/under on if she offs herself?
Oh, wow. We just lost all our female viewers. Wow. Oh, shit. Sign me up on DraftKings.
Oh, I don't want to be here. Well,
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be the guy that like follows that segment up. It's like crickets right now.
And hey, why is it I say she commits suicide and we lose all the female viewers? Males can't care about suicide or Britney Spears.
No, the guys never care because if you see, like, for instance, that female kicker Sarah Fuller, she kicked the kickoff at Vanderbilt. They were all saying, like, I hope she gets tackled and paralyzed. I hope she gets wrecked. Yeah, no, guys cannot be chill about that, apparently.
Fucked up. But don't doubt it. That's the internet.
Oh my God.
R.I.P. Brittany. Hope you're okay, man. If anybody's listening, help her. Help your girl out.
Help her.
Yeah, they're trying. There's like petitions and shit.
Was anybody watching her like Instagram post? She was losing her mind in front of people, like in front of the world. She was going crazy. It was kind of weird.
I mean, she lost her mind before. She found it. She lost it again. I would suggest the bitch get an Apple Watch or something.
She's got to microchip her brain. Losing that bitch all over the place.
Oh my God. Oh.
Name of the episode: microchip your brain.
Oh, we're all going to hell. We still don't remember what Justin said that we were going to name it yesterday.
Space Case. My brain was literally in outer space. It was pretty good.
But if you are in the Palm Springs area, we did confirm that Shakey's Pizza does still exist. So shouts to them and the poor son of a bitch who picked up the phone for Brian calling to ask if they were indeed a Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, man, I feel bad for that guy. He fucking hates you.
No, I said, is it Shakey's? And he said, yes. And I said, okay, so you're not a Chuck E. Cheese? And he said, no. It's okay. Cool. I just had to validate both points. You're a Shakey's and you're B, not a Chuck E. Cheese. It's very valid information.
Yeah, that guy had terrible customer service too. He just was like, Shakey's, go ahead.
Yeah, Shakey's. What do you want from Shakey's? You want some potatoes and spaghetti? Oh, I got salad and pizza.
Like the episode of Chappelle Show, Pop Copy. Yeah, I suck toes.
Hell yeah, I suck toes. Can I help you?
Welcome to Pop Copy. If they say they use Windows, we have Linux. If they say they have Linux, we use Windows.
Tell the system's down.
If they have both, systems are down.
Shouts to Chappelle. He got his show taken off all streaming services because he's not getting paid for it.
Yeah, he demanded it, although they left his comedy, and that was it. They left his comedy specials up, thinking they could throw the show on there and not give him the money for the show.
That's some bullshit.
He said, fuck you, pay me, bitch. Not only did he say, fuck you, pay me, he's also saying pay me in the form of doing stand-up comedy. For any comedy fans here in the Austin, Texas area, both Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle
We're not getting paid for this either.
Have residencies at Stubbs for $250 a pop.
Wow, we're not going.
I mean, that's expensive, my guy. $250. It's not as bad as Duddy and fucking Rome trying to charge $800, but it's still kind of rough.
Yeah,
definitely
keeps the fucking the crowd that can't.
Oh,
really
hey, dude, I like the logo. Good touch. I like that.
You like that one? That's an old ass one.
Yeah, I saw you had the blender up for a sec.
Shouts to 2008.
Shoot out to 2008.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
website's always been the same.
Yep, yep,
Throwback.
Under radio.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, one
All
day
right,
we're
hey,
gonna
are
do a
we getting
retro
into
episode.
these? We getting into these whack rappers just fucking themselves up, dude?
Yeah, so we got a big thing on rappers getting arrested. It's been wild. You got rapper Casanova has surrendered to federal agents on racketeering charges. So that's pretty big when you have the FBI tweeting about you.
That was a gang takedown too, according to what I was reading. 10 people.
Yeah, he got arrested with over 10 people. Yeah. G
Damn.
Herbo was running a fraud scheme using stolen IDs to purchase exotic dogs and private jets. You also have Young M.A. was arrested today for reckless driving. So you got a bunch of rappers getting arrested. We already talked, last week, the past couple of weeks, about rappers getting shot. And now they're getting arrested for shooting other people and doing all this hood rat shit. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, the first time I heard about that one, I heard that he bought exotic animals, not exotic dogs. And my mind immediately went to like tigers and shit like that. So
You said some shit last night, and it wasn't the title of the episode, but you were referencing Tiger King and how this fun motherfucker. I mean, to me, that sounds like mob related shit. I think if you're especially in Casanova, if you're getting charged for trafficking, racketeering, you had gun smuggling, like that's
you're in a gang.
Shit. Yeah,
man,
you're
that's doing some
fucking
gang shit.
Yeah. Possibly even, ties to like the mob or something. I'm not making, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna allege that and then have someone come through my front door. I just think it's crazy. We're always talking about we want rappers to be real, and now we're sort of seeing who is real. Ice-T made a comment just the other day, and he said the last gangster rappers were 50 Cent and Bobby Shmurda. I think Shmurda's an easy pick because he kind of went to jail for the exact thing he said on his first radio single. And then you got 50 Cent, whose entire career is based off being shot 9 times and being a real life gangster.
I mean, I would look at the Griselda crew to be pretty gangster, just given the fact that, homeboy got shot in the face. They talk pretty real. that they seem pretty hard,
there's something special when everyone that's already in the rap game, like Wu-Tang Clan, they're the ones that are praising Griselda. You can look at Gucci Mane.
Nas just said that he was handing down his crown, right? That he says he's got best rapper alive.
The proverbial rap crown to Conway.
Yep, passed it down to Conway. Oh, hey, what was the details with them leaving Shady real quick? What was up with that? Because I know we released it Saturday, the day after our show, so we didn't really go into details on it. But
I guess it was a 1-album deal, so West Side is done. Conway's still got a Shady album coming out, but they were... People alleged that some tweets they put out were subliminally aimed at Shady Records because they were displeased in the promotion that they were doing for the records. And if you look at it, Eminem doesn't have a very good track record at grooming artists outside of D12, which he was a part of, and the Obi Trice album. The rest of his artists he signed have come and go. Stat Quo is gone. Obi Trice is now gone. He signed that rapper Cassius. Nothing happened with him. Bobby Creekwater. Nothing happened with him.
Cassius, that's right. I forgot about him.
Yeah, Cassius. He had a really hot single with G-Unit, and nothing happened with that guy. They kept doing that shit. Stat Quo was on top of the mixtape world in 2003. He was one of the hottest rappers. He was the second person to be signed by Shady Aftermath, 50 Cent. And the sky was the limit for him, and then the album just never fucking happened.
Back to the rappers, we're talking about them being hard. I think that's a way to get into the game. Is first of all talking about the lifestyle, right? And everybody's got to kind of put on that front that they are a gangbanger, that they run with some sort of gang, and they're from the streets, and they know what's up. And then everybody, I think, is getting tested really quick. I wouldn't necessarily say that the last real gangsters of hip hop aren't in it anymore, or in the rap game aren't in it anymore. But I think you're definitely seeing the frauds. I listen, we love 6ix9ine here, but he was someone that wanted to be a gangster and got involved and definitely isn't a gangster. And yet you have Casanova, Shmurda, you got all these other people out here actually committing crimes. Casanova's looking at life. That is fucking bananas. He could potentially be looking at life for all the shit that he had happen. But also at the same time, NBA YoungBoy, I think you shared it. He said you're not a man.
That was ignorant as shit.
You're a man if you kill somebody. Like now, I think Roddy Ricch coming straight out of the gate talking about a lot of shit in his album. Blueface, a lot of these new guys coming straight for the throat, I think, and so maybe you have to. It might be a new initiation.
That YoungBoy quote bothered me because for some reason, I don't really know why, YoungBoy has a really young fan base. I mean, he's young himself, but a lot of these rappers are. I mean, he's got middle school and grade school kids that listen to him, especially if, they're not from the suburbs and they're not leaning towards a Slipknot record. They're going to start leaning towards that type of shit. And NBA YoungBoy and A Boogie with the Hoodie tend to be the popular choices.
Yeah.
I've heard really young kids talking about NBA YoungBoy, and that's what tripped me out because I thought they were like, damn, these kids are like in 3rd grade, and that's what they listen to. Like, how can they relate? How can they understand any of this? And then you see that he's saying, you're a man if you shoot someone. Well, fuck, that's the image we're portraying. We were talking yesterday about rappers who do this shit, and I brought up the name X-Rated, and we were all shocked to find out he actually made Parole. But X-Rated's a rapper whose claim to fame was that he killed a gang member's mom and made a song and a skit about it, put the murder weapon on the album cover, and then they used it all against him in court and he went to jail.
He made Parole? Yeah.
Justin looked it up and then I went and looked online. Yeah, he made Parole. He's out now, right now. I already asked him to come on the show.
Nice. First real artist with some cred. I mean, you also have Tory Lanez.
The second person that I've talked to that's killed someone because I did do that interview with Boom Boom Mancini.
That's true.
And he was in that boxing match where he fought someone in like Africa and like he fucking murdered him.
Oof.
Apparently
that happens a lot, but not at like televised sanctioned events.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Way to bring down the podcast, guys.
I mean, we have to talk about it because I think it's about the culture, man. We got to talk about it. No, I think that's something to, especially when you have like Tory Lanez, people out here who are straight shooting people. Like, I don't think it's a game, but it's not a game. And I think everybody understands that rap and gangbang go hand in hand.
DMX has been saying it's not a fucking game for like 20 years now.
Fool, listen, DMX is the realest example of how real this shit is and how it's not a game. Homie was fucking at the top of his rap game, talking about whatever he wanted to talk about, then fucking got addicted to like crack, became a preacher, and covered Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Listen, you can do anything, people. If you're questioning where your life is going, what you can do, what you can't do in your life, look at DMX as a prime example.
He's not the first rapper to get addicted to crack. I mean, hell, we had BG from Cash Money was addicted to heroin for a while.
But did he have a comeback with a Christmas cover, sir? That is my point. The fact that you can come back with a Christmas cover and be on top of the world.
That's amazing. Speaking of on top of the world, right now, A$AP Rocky and Rihanna are on top of the world. They were just officially announced as a couple after like months of rumors of dating.
So I can just stop sliding into her DMs then?
Yeah. Okay. And moving on. So Travis Scott is a rich motherfucker, if you didn't know this. He's made a shit ton of money off brand deals just this year alone. According to Forbes, LaFlame has made $1 million from PlayStation, $10 million from Nike, $20 million from Fortnite, and another $20 million from McDonald's.
I was wondering where Mickey D's was on that list, man.
$51 million just in those brand deals alone. That's insane.
And we talked about it because he was fucking snagging shirts of the Versus battle and selling them off as his own. And we were like, what's he doing? And that's what he is. He's putting his name on everything. He understands the value in a collab.
I got an email from Cactus Jack just like last week. Because it was the same. It was worded the same way. Cactus Jack 4, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I didn't even give it time to see what he was selling. It was, some more shit. What the fuck?
That's great. I mean,
that's a ton of money though for LaFlame.
Man.
I can't believe you can make that much off Fortnite. Like, damn, that's where we need to be putting our ads.
We just crash a Fortnite party.
Fortnite's like Disney right now, dude. They're like swallowing everything up.
Speaking of swallowing, MGK has admitted that Eminem ruined his last album's sales. I've been telling Facebook this for a while now. Telling everyone who would listen to me that Eminem bullied MGK out of hip hop. That's why he's doing punk rock. That's why he's pop punk shit now, and he's all with Megan Fox and doing these stupid fucking collabs that everyone on Twitter except me seems to like. Yeah, you guys fans of MGK? No? All right, moving on.
That is such good news to hear, though. That makes me tickle on the inside.
Stop. And it gets worse. Forbes recently did an article, and they announced on December 1st that the most influential people in rock and roll, among the most influential people, are Machine Gun Kelly and Miley Cyrus in rock and roll. I'm actually going to give you the rundown. Bruce Springsteen and Taylor Swift got Forbes Artist of the Year. And then
Dude,
for
her
rock and roll
was trash.
Yeah, it was. Best album from Forbes. This is basically Forbes year-end review and their rundown. So Forbes' best album was Fiona Apple, Fetch the Bolt Cutters. We covered that album. Their best rock and roll performers. The
Fetch the Bolt Cutters? Is that your joke or is that her album title?
That's the album title. No, why would that be a joke? She's not locked up. She's not just into rap. Just kidding. Rock and roll prom king and queen are Machine Gun Kelly and Miley Cyrus. The best concert, according to Forbes, was Patti Smith at the Disney Hall. It was
No.
It was a live stream. That's what they said. The best. No, that actually happened at the beginning of the year.
They clearly did not see the Slaves live stream.
They didn't see the Slaves did a live stream. Did they change their name yet?
It's coming.
They should just change their name to Forbes.
Everyone else change your name.
All right, that's all I have. That's important.
Oh,
damn! That
do you know it, Matt?
heart.
The way you said it sounds like you know what their new name is.
I do.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Their new name is.
I knew he was going to do something. I knew he wasn't going to give it to us. He'll give it to us. He'll give it to us, but it's not going to be on air. I don't think he knows. We've got to do it in like one of those really special manager meetings that, actually, I don't even know if you're invited to, so maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Hey, Matt, welcome back.
So Brian brought up an interesting anniversary yesterday. You said it was, 1 year since they released Now That's What I Call Music, Volume 69, which is our favorite number, Noise. And it made me think, if you could put together your own compilation album of music, not like those Pornhub playlists we tried to make, but if you could make your own compilation album of terrible music, what would you put on Now That's What I Call Absolute Dog Shit, Volume 44?
So, my first one's got to be an ode to the original Now That's What I Call Music. On the original Now That's What I Call Music, they had a song, Flagpole Sitta, by Harvey Danger.
I'm not sick, but I'm not
paranoid, everybody's coming to get me. It was the theme song for The Faculty, which was for some weird alien movie. One song that would make the worst album cut would be Chiotos's cover of Flagpole Sitta that Matt is currently doing. I don't know if anybody's ever heard this cover. It was on the Punk Goes Pop or Punk Goes something. And they covered this track. And it is god awful. God awful.
Interesting. I didn't think we'd be making a Flagpole Sitta reference on the show.
Yeah, clearly, and I probably should have prepped it a little bit because you went in hard,
Got excited. Hey, good thing they don't see. Good thing the camera doesn't catch below the belt.
I would also throw in DMX's cover of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I didn't even know that existed.
I just got done talking about it, Justin. I literally just got done talking about DMX.
All right, if you don't pay attention in class and you don't take notes, you know what? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to ask for your notes at the end of the podcast.
You got to hand the notes in, my guy.
Yeah, you got to fax them over, so figure that out. Go to Kinko's, there's a FedEx store, something's 24 hours, wear a mask, wash your hands. So
California's closed.
Yeah,
California's closed.
Yeah, the whole thing's closed. Thanks, Newsom.
I I have more too, but I want to give you guys a chance to rattle a couple off.
Of course, a graceful. I want to R.I.P., but I want to put the Cranberries on there.
Oh, why? Why?
Yeah, zombie. Zombie.
Oh man. Oh,
Justin?
every
Poppy's
cover of
newest
Zombie.
Christmas album. Well, I guess it's not even it's like an EP, I guess. Every song is like 2 minutes. I can't even get through it.
Oh shit, that was great. Any cover Fat Johnny Craig is putting up on his YouTube channel right now.
Oh my god.
Because they're not good either.
Yo, shouts to Fat Johnny Craig being a dumb dipshit piece of shit.
Oh, hey, what was
he
that?
laid hands on his girlfriend and went to jail and got out and then said, I only slapped her. Yeah. No big deal, Johnny.
Shoved her.
NBD, bro. NBD. You dumb some bitch. If you are interested in seeing a video interview of Johnny Craig, the dumb son bitch, you can check it out on our YouTube channel where this interview will land. YouTube.com/C/iHateTheScene. Other albums, songs, artists, and whatever that I would add to
Design the
that's what I call
Skyline.
absolute.
The whole band, all of them,
All of them, their whole lives.
all of them on there.
REM.
Now I'm just going through bands. Dr. Acula too. Throw them on.
Oh fuck! Imagine Dragons.
Oh, get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Drake.
Oh, shit. Yep, all of Drake.
Yeah,
Bad Bunny too. Oh, hey, here's my
I like
quick,
Bad Bunny.
little quick news headline. Bad Bunny has officially surpassed Drake with the most streams on Spotify. Congratulations, Bad Bunny. That just happened today.
Yeah. Yo, shouts. Yeah, suck it, Drake.
Suck it, Drake.
So yeah, throw Drake on there. I also want to throw Youngblood on there.
Oh yeah, Machine Gun Kelly too. Every Machine Gun Kelly song on there.
MGK, any musician that Megan Fox has ever come into contact with,
All of Sleeping with Sirens post Cheers to This.
except Nick Martin.
Memphis Mayfire's last album.
Ooh, he just dropped a cover. He just dropped an acoustic song with Danny Warstomp. I figured you would love it.
Who did?
Oh no,
Matty
dude.
Mullins.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. But like,
Justin was
dude,
like,
his
"Listen to it."
band, dude, his band has been going downhill for a long time.
Yeah. You're telling
If
me?
you're interested in
his
seeing
band.
Matty Mullins go downhill, we have an awesome interview with him over at our YouTube channel at youtube.com/C/iHateTheScene, where you can hear Matty Mullins talk about how he wrote a song about backstage floozies and other shit. You won't hear it anywhere else. So rate, review, and subscribe.
No, that's
All right,
great.
I'm done shilling. Other shit we would put on now, that's what I call absolute dog shit, volume 44. Suicide Silence with Eddie. The entire Taylor Swift folklore album.
I didn't even know there was one.
Switchfoot.
Yep. 1,000 Foot Crutch for sure. Put them on there.
What's that ninja band? 1,000 Foot Ninja? 10 Foot Ninja?
10 Foot Ninja.
10 Foot Ninja, 1,000 Foot Crush, 1,000 Ghosts, any band with numbers in it, 36 Crazy Fists, 5 Finger
Jordan-
Death Punch.
Jordan Blake.
Pantera.
Real quick, hey, can I give an update on Jordan Blake? So Jordan Blake apparently the water pipe in his apartment. I fucked up. It's not even his apartment. The water pipe in his hotel room he was staying at busted the other day, so he was on Facebook.
This is news?
Just complaining about how shitty his day was. And I wanted to go in there.
That's not funny.
I wanted to go in there and be like, bro, where are you traveling to? What hotel you staying? I would just be like, I just living.
Oh my god.
Watch out, there's ghosts. Watch out, there's ghosts. Put that on. Now that's what I call the worst music ever 44.
Oh.
A Static Lullabies cover of Toxic. That's for sure going on there. Britney Spears' version of Toxic's going on there too, now that I think about it.
That fearless band, Let's Get It.
That's outrageous.
That's outrageous. Murder, Death, Kill. Lions, Tigers, Bears.
Murder, Death, Kill. Shout out. 760. Heavy Hands. What up? Dang, dude. Murder, Death, Kill. Yeah.
Bros.
goes back. Everything that Until All Ends played. Just kidding. Shout out Until All Ends. The Monopoly. Put the Monopoly on there.
Yo, shout some Monopoly.
Dude,
Chainsaw
the Monopoly was
Experiment
one of
was trash.
those hard bands. I really like the Monopoly. Out of like all the local scene bands, I really thought that like the Monopoly.
Silhouette Symphony put them in there.
Dude, they were dark.
Run Lola Run.
Run Lola Run. Huge shout out to them.
At the Skylines, they can go on there too.
Ghost Town.
Anything by At the Skylines.
Shots fired.
I didn't want to say it out loud because I know he watches the show.
You know, I was expecting Justin to be the one to fuck up. You just do a milk vape? You just did a milk vape, bro?
Yeah.
Dude, you dropped that in milk. You can't hit it now.
Can the name of the episode be vape milk?
It's too late. Dude, hit the mute button if you're going to be coughing. We come back and it's just him dead. Like, well, hey, it's a good PSA. We told you not to vape, dude.
He probably has some weird chemical like reaction. Milk, lactate, and paramedics.
So what if? What if, dude?
No, we won't notice. Don't go back to the camera.
Oh God,
because then we're liable. Then we'll be liable. Ah, fuck. Good shit. That's not funny. That's not nice.
It's not cool.
He's probably like, guys, I didn't die. Bring me back. You did die, bro. Oh my God, you okay?
What happened to the view?
He's still on mute. Are you in space again? You're on mute.
No, my fucking headphone thing was up.
Okay, yeah, you're not on PlayStation.
Hold on.
No, we're not gonna hold on. God, slow the
Was he
show
talking
down.
to us? Was he talking to us? I thought he was on PlayStation.
I don't know, dude. I can't keep up anymore. If you play Xbox.
Hey, we didn't even discuss the third person on this, but I feel like we have to stick it now. We didn't think of this being a good idea or a bad idea, but now there's no going back.
It was just an idea. It wasn't good or bad. It was just something we've been doing, honestly, you know? And I was trying to build his brand with these stupid pictures, and this is how he fucking repays me, by passing out on the damn stream. I swear, it's like, you know, he's gonna be the reason we get canceled. What'd you guys listen to this week? Justin, didn't you love the Poppy Christmas album and the new Wonder Years?
Oh, fuck. You're still on mute.
Get wrecked.
Oh man, I
He's
swear
too
to
high.
God,
Okay, all right, okay. I'll do mine, and then we can go back to him.
What's your number 3, dude?
Truise was
That's crazy because that's my number 3.
well, I'm just gonna do 2 for the sake of time.
Me too.
That was my number 2. You know, EDM, it was a little break. We've been doing hip hop and metal so often. I had to get an EDM mix in there. And it was honestly one of the only named artists that really dropped something today that was worth listening to, in my opinion. I did listen to
it's
Wonder
nice
Years.
Background noise while you vigorously masturbate.
Or homework, whatever floats your boat. I did listen to the 2 new Wonder Years songs. They were pretty good. I did not listen to the Poppy Christmas album. I did listen to the new Spirit Box. It was phenomenal. And I also listened to the new...
Wow, you don't even remember.
Yeah, my first album of the week.
Don't you eat Box?
I do eat Box. My number 1 album of the week was Hawk, their EP.
Me too. Oh, you shit. I didn't listen to that one.
But then how is it your number 1?
I don't know. My number 1 is Hollywood Undead.
Right, you can just have the rest of the segment. Then I give up. We're just gonna go that way. Hawk's EP. It's their first EP. It's called Tolerance's Paradox. Hawk features the former vocalist Ricky Amarella.
Isn't it the whole fucking like old band This Is the Apocalypse?
I think it's their guitarist and him. I believe are the only two members. I don't know. I can look into that, but I know for a fact it's him and the guitarist. They had 3 EPs up until earlier today. They had Alibi, Counters Op, and Mileage, and they were all phenomenal tracks that they did. Originally, they announced that they were just going to do singles. Several artists are doing that nowadays, and they actually had their formation before COVID. So this isn't a COVID-related reformation. Hawk had been planning on doing new music and releasing new stuff for the last couple of years now, and they finally got this EP released. It has 6 songs on it. Those 3 tracks, Mileage, Alibi, and Counter Ops, are all on them. They've also got 3 other ones on there. It's a banger. You get some rap, or not, I don't want to say rapping, but you get some new metal aspects to it. But it still has the shreddiness that was in This or the Apocalypse. If you're a This or the Apocalypse fan, like Matt and myself are, you're definitely gonna like them, I believe. So it's good EP.
That's what's up. My favorite album this week is the Hollywood Undead New Empire Volume 2. This album, out of all their entire catalog, this is like the most EDM I've ever heard them. There's a lot of dubstep elements. Wow, this guy's a fucking asshole. A lot of dubstep elements. It sounds cool as shit to me. It's still got that hard rock vibe. They have a collab with Tech Nine that's super cool. You still get your mediocre white boy emo rap bars, but they're good. They're decent. And the hooks are fire. Ever since they got this new singer, this dude that was from American Idol, he is fucking fire. It's the old singer from Loren Drive, if you know the old scene bands back in the day. He makes some fire ass hooks. They're a big mainstream band. They got the budget, so the shit sounds dope. Check that album out. Honorable mentions, I guess, The Wonder Years. It's like a 3-song EP type shit. Truise is pretty cool. It's mostly background music to me. And then if you look, the White Stripes had a Greatest Hits re-release, and shouts to Collie Buds, who also has a 3-song EP, Close to You. It has a DeLorean on the front. It looks dope as shit, so that's cool. There's a deluxe edition of Jem Jones' El Capo album. Shouts to Dipset Bird Gang. And then I think next week we get the Deftones White Pony 20th anniversary. Am I correct?
Yeah, they just released a remix too that features The Cure frontman Robert Smith.
Yeah, Robert Smith. Yeah, good for him. Next week's gonna be dope as shit too, because we are going to have Andrew Wetzel, the drummer from
Wetzel's
Attack
Pretzels?
Attack. Yeah, Wetzel's Pretzels. Attack Attack, our favorite Scene-core band, has got back together. And they're releasing new music. They just dropped a new song, so you can check that out. They launched a sick-ass merch store. They had some Cyber Monday deals, so hopefully you took part in that. And we're really stoked. We're getting all these band reunions. We're covering all this shit. We did the In Spirit reunion, which is the OG Vanna lineup. You can check that on the YouTube. We will have Andrew Wetzel and hopefully some more of the Attack Attack guys. I gotta, maybe plead and beg with him for that.
I also do not believe that they've released the single yet. I think they've just submitted it, but their single is not out on Spotify or iTunes yet that I'm aware of.
It's not. Well, they had a fucking email.
That I've seen shit. It's not
they had
on
an email list.
I know we got one notifying that they had sent it to Sirius.
Oh, that's stupid. So it's not even out yet. Well,
at least not on. I went on Apple Music and I went on Spotify and I do not see it. I'm on their Wikipedia right now too, so I'll check.
Whatever. Soon enough. So look for that. Their music's gonna be cool. The teasers and the merch are pretty cool.
It's actually coming out the 7th. All My Life new single titled All My Life, coming out December 7th, 2020. So we'll have that on Monday.
Sweet. So we're gonna have all that good shit. Attack next week. We're going to try to cover Lower Definition in January, and we might have the guys from Outline and Color on at some point. So little guess. Alpha Wolf apparently didn't want to come on and accept the award we were going to give them for best new artist for 2020. So we're probably just going to award it to Hollow Front or someone else that's better.
Hollow Front. Hey, I didn't want to say it last night and send the screenshot and be subject to the ridicule, but my top 5 songs of the year were all from Invent Animate's album.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Not at all.
Are we saving that for next week? Our Spotify and Apple Music breakdowns?
Yeah, we can save that for next week. Cool. Cool. I gotta check in with my parole officer later. Anyway,
we should also compare and contrast what iTunes or Apple Music listeners are listening to compared to Spotify, because Spotify's year-end list, some weird ones, man. Black Bear's on there. for like some weird reason at like number 11. I mean, his album came out earlier this year and it had like some bangers on it, but he's like number 11 on Spotify's most played songs.
It might be because of TikTok. TikTok usually like one song circulates through TikTok and then it just starts blowing up all over the place. So
this is also that could be true. This is also random. You all know, well, Matt knows Flavor Dave, my roommate. I don't know if Justin, you may not know him, but I have a roommate, David. He's a brewer. We call him Flavor Dave.
Get to the point.
Guess what his number one artist was? Take a guess. I'm gonna give you guys one guess each, but it's. I will say it's from the. Well, I'm not gonna say where it's from because it's just so random that it was his top artist of the year. Daddy Yankee.
Ooh. Why?
Because I guess he had a song with like Bad Bunny and Snoop and a couple other people that was pretty popular, and it just like would obviously like he'd put the radio on and it would go through just a shuffle of Daddy Yankee, and then obviously you have like Gasoline, you have that shit popping up all the time, you know. So yeah, that was his Daddy Yankee was his top artist.
So he was about that shit.
He's random.
Like 3 of my top songs were all from Bill Murray, but like not a single Bill Murray album made it up there. And I had like A Day to Remember, and I like barely listen to A Day to Remember anymore. So they're kind of finicky on that kind of shit. Like 2 of my most songs that were listened to of all time were from Bill Murray.
That stupid song that A Day to Remember did with Marshmello can go on that compilation album of worst songs too.
I saw that song live last year, and I can confirm that it is just a cash grab.
Well, yeah,
it's not even Marshmello's song. They literally played it live without him.
Yeah. So Justin, where can they find you, buddy? We are done, right?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
Well, I guess we are. Okay, hey Justin, where can they find you at, buddy?
Twitch.tv/JustJustinWhoopaw or Twitter.com/JustJustinB2.
Exciting stuff there, my guy. You can find me at of Brian of Death on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me and my podcast, the Common Chaos Podcast, at the Common Chaos on Instagram, Twitter, and commonchaos.net. And Justin will have social media graphics next week. I promise. We're not singling him out in any way. He just has lame handles.
Stupid ass handles don't make any sense. Whoopaw to be like, what are you, Shakespeare?
What?
You can find me on Instagram at iHateTheScene. You can find me on Twitter at this stupid handle IH8TE_the_scene because some dumb son of a bitch stole the actual user tag I wanted to use.
Matt Rattenberg from Stanton, Ohio. If you fucking keep fucking with us, I swear to God, we'll come for your kids. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Just give us the handle. Just give it to us, and we'll fucking stop.
Twitch.tv/iHateTheScene, Facebook.com/iHateTheScene, YouTube.com/C/iHateTheScene. And you can find all those links at iHateTheScene.com because that is the main headquarters HQ where it all goes down. We stream every Friday night, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. You can catch us on 3 platforms at the same motherfucking time. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So rate, review, subscribe to all those. You can also catch us audio version on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify. So definitely subscribe there. I need to feed my children. Christmas is coming. Shouts to Kenny Omega and wrestling getting good again. Cross wrestling promotion.
Hey, fuck! I knew there was something we were gonna talk about, man. I knew I had my notes and I didn't.
Definitely for the closing notes, okay? So Kenny Omega wins the AEW World Championship with a little fuckery from Impact Wrestling co-owner Don Callis. Awesome finish, throws the microphone in, bops him on the head with it, hits Moxley with a couple V-trigger knees, wins the title, and they immediately leave the arena. They ask what the hell just happened, and they reply, you can find out Tuesday nights, Impact Wrestling. Cross-promotional wrestling. Brian, how excited are you? Are they going to botch this like they did the Invasion?
Oh, fuck, man. You know what? I wasn't even going that route in my head because it bugged me a little bit when I saw it live. And I like I told you, I watched the Dynamite through and through the whole event. I normally don't, but I knew it was going to be a big night. The Moxley Omega fight was just hyped up. I knew it was going to be a great match. You know, when it initially happened, I was like, fuck, it's a screw job. They're trying to play it off as being, they're trying to play it off as being an actual thing when we know the people behind the scenes at AEW are also working with the Impact people behind the scenes, and it's a collaborative thing, right? So it's not like Tammy Lynch actually going, or whoever, Medusa going to WCW and dropping the belt in the trash can. It wasn't Nash and Hall jumping over.
It's going to be a more collaborative effort than you would see the WWE do, which is funny because after this angle aired, somebody asked Triple H if they would do something like that, and he said they were open for business. And I'm sure in a way they are, the same way that their superstars were always open to TNA for trades like Christian.
Right,
but they never asked for anyone but Christian, and I think they were realistic in knowing they were never going to get The Rock or any of the mainstays from over there. I don't think WWE would ever play nice or would ever do this the right way.
I mean, they're a business. I feel like if anything,
they have a bad track record of doing that shit. They're
like a record label.
Competition.
They're a record label. They'll buy you out for your discography and bury you, right? So they don't have to worry about you. And like, yeah, that's what they'll do with the talent of Impact and AEW. They'll probably bring them over, hush them up, and then they're going to use their product to talk shit about AEW and Impact, which they did during the Monday Night Wars, which again was organic, but they're going for that route here. What I do like about it is that we're going to see Impact and AEW both have great rosters. We're going to see new exciting shit, new matchups, potential crossovers, and we could see stable versus stables. We could see some crazy shit. We could see like a new age. They're already going for the Wednesday Night Wars because NXT and AEW are on Wednesday nights. We can already kind of take it from that aspect, but now removing NXT from it, having just Impact and AEW kind of have their own bubble back to back Tuesday, Wednesday night. I mean, as a wrestling fan, you got to be excited for that because that's bringing it back to having wrestling every night during the week. You've got something to look forward to. And now it's surprise. You're getting a little bit of intrigue. What are they going to do? How are they going to expand this further? I hope they just do good with it, and you bring up botching it like the Invasion. I don't necessarily think the Invasion was botched because it's really all you could do. They bought WCW, but it seems like they just said, hey, we're going to have an Invasion angle. And they never thought it through. And they just kind of threw shit to the wall.
They didn't get the right talent then. But this also too isn't an Invasion angle. It's so far it's just the world champion appearing on the other show.
They just can't fuck it up.
And then we really don't know what's going to happen. If they do have dream matches, people are speculating shit like John Moxley versus Sami Callihan. You got to remember Ken Shamrock is with Impact. Rich Swann is the world champion over there. Chris Bay is challenging him this Sunday. A lot of good athletes over there. So it's interesting.
Ken Slamcock?
Yeah.
And Sting came back. Shout out Sting.
Shout out to Sting. That, we're not overshadowing that because I think Sting was the big trend on social media, and not enough people were talking about the Omega switch, and that's just huge because I think that is a bigger impact on wrestling, pun intended.
Was the impact or the winter is coming? That was the Sting thing, right?
It was just like a slight pay-per-view type deal
winter,
they had because
hyping it up.
Yeah, they had a world title match that had been scheduled for a couple weeks. It was kind of a big deal.
Right.
Omega, won the tournament to get that spot. So yeah, it was cool. And then Sting came out. They had fake snow. It was really cool.
Yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
So wrestling's interesting. All right, gentlemen. Well, I am going to watch NXT TakeOver War Games on Sunday. So holler at me if you want to do that.
I mean, I work. Yeah, that's right. We talked about that already.
Yeah, it sucks.
Hey, Justin, glad you're awake. Glad you got resuscitated in time, even though you're literally in the corner of the screen.
Don't forget. Never forget.
You all right, my guy?
11. We're going to just have to end it. Any last words?
I was thinking that maybe we could... You did the intro for the fucking outro. And it's still live.
Oh,
it's still live.
Man.
You didn't end it.
I know. Mistakes happen. Any last words this time?
I mean, I was gonna say that I really think we.
I knew knew I was fucked.